Hello, I'm Jeffrey K. Horcrims. And these are all the same people who were here before.
Plus a few extras.
Yeah, I was just going to say, plus a few choice additions.
These are my friends.
It's like, yeah, so maybe not every D&D game can afford this type of talent, but we're out here dishing it up. And then if you like the people that we have, you can have them again down on Tristan's screen.
Dude, that's like season 1, episode 1 photo.
Dude, I love that. God, it was so great. And look at my hand, like ready. Like
no, that's my hand. I'm the DM now, see?
All right, now, so before we continue, real quick, we did not have D20s, and so that doesn't matter. Obviously, you still get treasure, including Level Up Dice's Not Subtle D20 and D6 set, as well as a mini spell book from the Elderwood Academy. So just stew there in the channel, and without any effort on your part, be entered into this delight by our dutiful young bot, Inky.
Soak in this chat.
Exactly. So now I have my introductions, but let's just jump down in here. I don't have any physical concept of where people are. So my understanding is that Still has been made trustee of the hut. Is that correct?
I mean, it seems like he's upgraded.
Acting, yeah.
He's acting CEO?
No. He's in charge of like one branch.
Oh, okay.
He was eating there, and they're like, Dinar's missing, you're in charge now. And he's like, okay.
No, I mean, I can see a situation where like Dinar's missing, or like everyone else just literally picks up, runs away from the venue, and then it just sort of falls to him. Well, given that that's the case, Still, I mean, what's been going on at your branch?
Record high profits.
Really?
Everyone's happy.
Your first at bat, you're out here getting it?
Home run.
Wow.
It's great.
God bless.
Everyone that works here is amazing, and I love all of them. But most of all, I love Bentoma and cake. That's one person. I'm not naming two things. That's one person. Yeah, they're my employee of the week. We're not saying what we're giving, right?
Not yet. I mean, The truth is, once we get back, once all this shit is over, there's going to be a great rumble.
I know.
You can feel in the land itself, and part of that rumbling is going to be us sending you out your cool stuff.
I got some cool stuff. They're finally all just about done.
You said it last week, Ryan. It's not a secret.
Yeah,
all right. Okay, it'll be a name badge. It'll be a yummy.
Now, Evelyn, are there any promising young acolytes?
Well, who I ran into was Taurus Beestinger, and any Beestinger is not only a friend of mine, but like family.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you are obviously very close with a certain bee stinger. I think that we all are aware of.
Absolutely. So, any bee stinger is a bee stinger of mine, and I gave one of my family crest sigil amulets to them to remind them.
The heirloom.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Prism. Is anything jumping out from that vision board?
Well, listen, my fans are the best fans. And one has given me a fan letter that was like one of those ones with the clipping out of the magazine where it's all different letters. It looks very threatening.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually very nice.
Really?
It was from Yithian Historian. So thank you. You're my fan club president for the week.
God, that's got to feel good. Now, Yasmin Attende. I mean, I understand that you spend a lot of time sort of like on the amateur weightlifting circuit trying to make a name for yourself. Any contenders out there that you've seen maybe on the dais?
Let us back up for 1 second. You say amateur like it is some kind of insult. The amateur weightlifting circuit, very competitive.
Oh, I can only imagine. Well, I mean, and that's what I want to know about.
Well, I was doing my thing. I was lifting my weights. I was winning all the ribbons and trophies, obviously.
A trophy with a ribbon on it.
A ribbon with a trophy on it. And then in walks this muscle-bound freak, just starts taking all the trophies. And he says his name is Kanan Flaxvine. What kind of a name is that? I don't even know. But I had to give it up for him because it was so strong.
Nice. Strong, as they say. Now, is there an MVP for this episode?
Rocks?
Bird dander?
Oh,
Dander.
bird dander.
Centipedes.
Centipedes definitely.
I mean, not technically an inanimate object, but definitely gross.
I hate them.
Now, I have
99 more and you'll have a dollar peed.
Stop.
a satanic,
Unsubscribe.
and you're aware of it. So while I wait for the winners to be generated by our beautiful young bot, Inky, let's jump into today's cues. Taurus Beestinger says, Anna, I have always wondered, what is the story behind Evelyn's prosthesis? My main alt is a one-handed wizard, and I always appreciate characters with physical challenges.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, as far as Evelyn's story, she was born that way. And then her father, who was also a paladin and was often gone and off, like, traveling and saving the world. I don't know what's happening.
You devils.
We're
getting into some real
King,
shit
babe.
here.
Sorry.
Anyways, her father brought her back those winged boots because she was trying so hard to keep up and, run along with all the rest of the children. And so the winged boots helped her do that. And there's this whole story about how she had to give up the winged boots to do paladin training, and she fought through and everything. But the short answer is she was born like that, and her father helped her see that it never had to hold her back. But the personal story behind it is that it's inspired by my grandmother, who has a prosthetic left leg, just like Evelyn, and was also born that way because of an injury in the womb, and is very like Evelyn in a lot of ways. Not always, but in the strong and friendly and caretakey kind of way.
I love that.
That's great. Yeah. I didn't
Absolutely.
know that.
There's a lot of like fluff writing out there that I did about that. So if you're interested, I'll try to put some links together.
Well, you told us last time that you had actually offered Mr. Perkins, DM to the stars, a substantial slab of writing on this topic.
Yeah. And there's also like on the DCA subreddit, there's tons of writing that I did when we were having a writing club about it. So.
Smooth.
But it was a secret for many seasons because I specifically wanted it to be something that didn't define her, that she didn't bring up, and she kind of assumed everyone knew. So it didn't come up in the show.
Right.
For
Taurus Beestinger back at it again.
I wanted to also say Taurus is apparently sick.
Oh.
What he suspects is COVID. So I just want everybody to
God.
send those good vibes over to Taurus for me.
I'm not gonna chastise a double question scenario then. So looking at the collections agency team page on D&D Beyond, who is this blank bugbear artificer we can see?
I don't know.
Does someone have a
Is this going to be?
idea?
Is this the Shadow Chancellor getting in
God, I
finally
wonder.
with a self-insert?
Finally. Well, yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, bugbear is right in the mix with the rest of these beasts. Katya Oren says, if you had to spend this quarantine with a character you've played or a character you've been in a game with, who would it be and why? Yeah, I mean, Omen Drawn, cure disease.
Easy peasy, done
It's
and
not
done.
hard.
Wow.
That's a very straightforward process. It's high level, but I'm ready to do it. Anybody else?
I
That's a
think
tough one.
that I would spend it with Dinar because there would be a lot of very interesting gambling and games of chance, and he'd
True.
keep me distracted.
Well, and there'd be a lot of working out, but there'd also be a lot of naps.
Exactly, which is exactly what's happening.
Sleep your way through it.
It's our vibe.
Yeah.
Wake me up when April ends.
Word. Jin Jink, if the new C team ever met the old C team, which character would get on with which character would you get on with the most, the least? Like who is the premium combo collections agency C team? Like who is the group?
It's
Who are the two
Cthulhu
that-
still. It's gotta be.
For sure. God, Cthulhu would be endlessly fascinated with Still.
That's true.
This weird artifact.
Good boys.
Yeah, the double good boy situation for sure. S.A. Wells says, has the Technomancer created the illusion of the stylish backdrops behind the players? It's impressive. No, so right before the game, they were issued in the manner of like a ration packet, the actual background from the show. And so, but you can see that it didn't stick. I mean, for the podcast, you should know that it's been a cavalcade of. We even got the Moo art now.
Oh yeah.
We got a cavalcade of incredible. We got some furry art up by Kate. We got some Webkins or some shit. What?
That's Lisa Frank.
That's Lisa Frank. You
Lisa Frank, bitch.
You heathen.
Is that good? Is that a
Grapple
positive
Keeper
thing?
artist #1.
Mogul.
Yeah, and but for a very brief period of time, obviously you and the channel know this, but for a very brief period of time, there was a pronounced Tiger King
That's what.
phase.
Do you not see what the joke that I made?
It's still going. It's still going.
It's all there. Oh no, you're a part of it. You're selling it hard.
You cool cat.
Is that Carol?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I got
Carol.
Carol right here. Yeah.
But yes, and so they've all got the green screens. I have a green screen option that I might dip into later, just because it seems like everyone else is having such a good time.
We're having a lot of fun, Jerry.
This is a lot of fun.
Hey, Gavazy. This is the most fun I've had all week.
Yeah, this is great.
What's something you learned about your character that you didn't know since you started this season? Now that's very interesting.
I didn't know that Yitzbin hated birds. That was a character choice in the moment.
I
because
love it.
I knew that everyone was going to freak out about how cute Still was, and I wanted Yitzbin to be terrified.
Oh,
I just like the idea that Still is gross.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't know I was gonna make him gross. I didn't know I was gonna do the face touching thing. Few little reoccurring gags I have here all just came off the cuff.
I love it because I feel like you and I established that together. Like neither of us knew that we were going to come in with that relationship, but we've just been building off each other. It's been so
Yeah.
good.
What's the prism vibes? What resonant frequency have you discovered?
I have discovered that she is insufferable.
I love her.
She's the worst, but I also love her.
I love Prism so much.
She's the emotional diva inside of all of us.
I feel like that's got to be fun. Tears of Renewal. When Evelyn Feather falls, others, is there a Sailor Moon moment? Like, do the boots flash a heavenly light and then feathers fly off in a beautiful montage?
I will answer that, but Alyssa needs you to look at the thing.
Oh, the thing.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
the thing.
No, so this is actually a very interesting piece of information, and I can see why. So that we can use the D&D Beyond extension, there has to be a character for the stream. And so the Bugbear Artificer is the character that we use to view everything else.
So I was right. It is Alyssa
Basically, yes.
spying on us.
Yeah. She won't leave us alone. Will Muzzy says, Kate, are you drinking tea with honey or anything? I love Yitzbin's accent, but I don't want you to end up with a hoarse voice.
I know that was the only reason you're not actually concerned about my well-being at all. You just wanted to take that opportunity for that pun. And you know what? I respect it. I hate it, but I respect it.
Now, the adorable caboose attached to the end of this says, you're all doing amazing this season. I love you. Much appreciated, of course. Will
That
Muzzy,
feels really good to hear.
ancient, going back a ways, a true ally.
One of the Discord memes that people repost all the time is me saying, "Shut up, Will." That's like one of my defining character moments in Discord.
Really?
Mhm.
Agent Straggler, Jerry, as a DM that is eager to reference events while running the AI campaign, this is from the book. What insight do you have as to the placement of the Orrery of the Wanderer campaign in relation to the C team? My best guess is between seasons 2 and 3, but I seek the deeper knowledge that only you possess. That feels correct to me, because that's about the time we would have put it in. And so basically what that means is that the whole of season 3, and there's a lot of crazy stuff in there, that's all just terrain for your party. Now, Ryan, I could not be more pleased with this.
You did a really good job.
Yeah.
I really do love it. Taint.
Excuse me?
I'm just reading the name.
Ain't that the
Gaines
truth?
42 says, Tristan, are the ants gone?
Well, here's the thing about ants.
Never truly gone.
Can they ever truly be gone? And here's the thing is that originally, I'm going to tell a very brief anecdote.
Please.
I got flowers for Valentine's Day, which is a rarity.
Ooh,
I know.
Cracky boots.
And so I put them out.
Ow.
I put them out on a table.
Oh my
And
God,
the ants,
no.
craving
I hate this.
the sugar from the water, came in,
No.
got all up in my flowers. So I was
This is
sniffing them, and it was just ants.
That is such a perversion.
I know. And then they came from the other side of the house. And so now I'm wondering, what other side of the house could they potentially come from?
Could be any of them.
Could be any of them. Your background is a crime against humanity.
No, you're gonna open your mouth and you're gonna try to eat something. It's just gonna be ants are gonna come out of you.
Out of the mouth.
Onto the food. Like, they've already come from every other direction. Like, that's the end game here, is that the ants are from inside the building. Gaznome says, any chance of some more of Z's animations for this party? The truth is that Z works his ass off all the time, doing his own stuff. So Z Bashu, if you look up his YouTube, he's got followers galore.
Yeah.
And he's actually making animated videos. I think it's called The Cold Road is the campaign he's done multiple videos for. I caught up on that stuff today. So Z is out there kicking ass for sure.
Good for him.
Yeah, Travis 311. Anna, how did your sweet pupper wind up with a unique face?
Aww.
Almost a year ago, we discovered there she is, a growth in the tip of her nose, well, in her gums actually, that was cancer. And the only way to save her was to remove the upper part of her snoot. And now she is happy and healthy and cancer-free and very cute.
She seems fine with it.
She is. She just mlems a lot and she just bleps a lot and she wears her little sweater. And actually, she used to also have alopecia and she's so happy she's growing back all this fur. She's just a little fuzz butt now. So things are good.
This is the right direction. Hey, Shadow of VT says, since I know you're all playing it, what's your favorite thing to do in Animal Crossing?
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Bunny Day started today.
Oh,
I still am not positive how I feel about Bunny Day.
I'm not crazy about it.
I'm
It sucks.
participating. I like catching the cherry petals.
I love that part, but it is cutting down on my profits severely.
Really? Same. Like the wood production is down. And my hot item of the day was the wooden double bed. And I need 30 woods for that.
Ugh.
Listen, I am in 3 Animal Crossing Discords now at this point. I am tracking my turnip prices, and I will be a billionaire by this time next week.
I was
shit.
trying to get Tarantula Island so I could sell them all to Flick, billionaire baby, but Tarantula Island didn't come for me.
You got to reinvest those bells into the turnies.
That stock market,
vitamin,
man.
dude, it's like vitamin T. You're on it, and it's a problem. No, over at my house, it's my mom got a hold of me, and she's telling me about fucking Bunny Day.
Is your mom living with you right now?
No, but she basically does, because my mom and my daughter are on the phone all day in the living room, like on speakerphone. They just play Animal Crossing together all day. This happens in real life.
It's very cute.
So there's aspects of that I don't know. My understanding, it seems like there's a bunch of specific recipes, but you need crazy maths. Like you gotta fish and chop. You gotta get fucking eggs for days to do this shit.
God help you if you want to build a robot, Jerry. You need 10 gold nuggets and a set of gold armor.
What?
This is
Insane.
too much.
Yeah,
insane.
Ryan's late to this. What do you mean gold armor? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see the background yet. What a delight, Ryan. What a treat.
Oh,
What do you
it's
mean?
still.
And I love this painting of Stella. This is
God,
so
isn't
good.
it great with
Yeah.
the little rat pal?
Yeah.
Precious chat / revered shadow council. May our labors please you. Thanks so much for coming through for another episode of Acquisitions Incorporated, the C Team. I hope that it has provided a psychological lily pad for you to rest, however briefly, during the week. Come see us again next week, where we will provide a very similar service. We'll see you next time.